This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Dozier versus Guilford. You all have known each other for 20 years and you're living together, but today may be the last day of this relationship depending on what happens in this courtroom today. Am I right, Ms. Dozier?
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh-oh. Now, you've initiated this case today. Tell us why.
Me and Kamal, we've been knowing each other for over 20 years. In this incident, Kamal has a problem with social media. He loves to reach out to women. I want to say for booty. And
That's lying.
he just have a problem with social media. Any phone that he has, he either going to the laundromat or the library. Anything that has Wi-Fi, he with it. That's just what he do. He just love reaching out to women on Facebook and just trying to make them feel all, like he can be their man or whatever.
Mr. Guilford. I think we're all about free Wi-Fi, but she says you're using free Wi-Fi for some bad purposes.
No, sir. I'm here to clear my name. I be flirting and stuff like that. I'm just here to clear my name and let her know I'm not cheating with you. Well, I never slept with none of these women that I talked to on Facebook. I never did.
Okay, so you're on Facebook, you see a little picture, a little short, little...
The booty.
All that. You click and like, right?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that.
All right. Well, I gotta think that you said you all known each other for 20 years and reconnected.
That's correct.
How do you feel? Can you share with us knowing and believing that he's cheating on you?
How do I feel? Kamal, okay, I say it like this. One day, he wanted something to drink. We was together. He was like, babe, pick me up a Gatorade. I said, okay, cool. So I dropped him off at the house or whatever. So I like to look for change when I make a stop or whatever. So when I make the stop, I'm looking in my car and I go on the passenger side. I'm like, well, what is this? This looks like Kamal's cell phone. So I'm going through it.
And was it his phone?
It was his phone, because I believe he was looking for it, and he wear jogging pants, and I tell him, you need to stop wearing jogging pants because you lose things.
So you're on your way to the store.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the store.
And you find his phone.
Right.
What'd you find?
Oh, Lord. I seen messages, then I see a female friend, texting or whatever. And I know his text because he was like, well, I want to see you. My homeboy got drunk and my uncle brought the phone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what is this?
And you submitted that to the court.
I do not. I will. I can walk over here to the monitor.
All right.
Would you step to the screen and let us know what you found?
I will.
She stole the phone.
No, I didn't. You lost the phone, honey.
She stole the phone.
Okay, as you can see, February the 3rd, Kamal, I'm gonna read out the text. It said, I know you mad. I didn't call because I lost this phone last night and my uncle just brought it.
All right, and that's 7:19 a.m.
Yeah, this is in the morning. He ought to be in the bed with me. He texting and going on. And the texts go on. Right here, it says, so you mad, didn't want to answer. This is at 7:38. I would think that after the first text message, you would just stop texting. He being thirsty now. He ain't getting no response. He being thirsty. This is 7:38. And I get some more texts. Hello, vanilla ice cream. So we like vanilla ice cream now? Oh, man, this is at 9:05 a.m. He's still being thirsty.
So is that your nickname for her, Vanilla Ice Cream?
Yes, but at the time.
No.
Is that your nickname for her?
It was at the time.
That's the nickname he gave her, vanilla ice cream. I should have been vanilla ice cream.
All right.
And then he had some more texts. This right here is at 8:12 p.m. So it's like that. I mean, like, why you still being thirsty? You didn't get a response.
Right. So he's being thirsty for a vanilla milkshake.
He being thirsty. I mean, as you can see, be fighting for him. As you can see, he is very handsome. Why you got to keep texting? As you see, he's thirsty. This is at 8:12 p.m. This at night now.
This is at the end of the day. He's still going after her.
Then she finally respond, like, sorry, boo, I'm busy. And I'm wondering, like, okay, this is where to draw the line, you know what I'm saying, for us. Him texting, she responded. I don't know if he slept with her or not. He ain't had no business texting anyway, so.
So why she calling him boo?
That's what I'm talking about, because if it wasn't nothing like that, it wouldn't have been no boo. It would have been, what you texting me for? Especially at that time anyway.
It wasn't nothing like that.
So, Mr. Guilford, that's an interesting question. Why is this person calling you boo? You keep saying it wasn't like that, Boo. It was like that because she's calling you boo.
Yeah, it wasn't. I guess she was liking what I was saying.
Oh, he a real good talker, honey.
You
On that
guess
cell
she
phone.
I was just conversating. I was gonna never sleep with her or nothing. It was just
No interest in her
No interest.
whatsoever.
she's white. I don't date white women. She's white. I like black women. She's white. I don't date white women.
He lying.
That's why I picked her.
He lying.
I've never been with a white woman.
Mr. Guilford,
I like my black women.
Mr. Guilford, your girlfriend submitted a text from the next day.
Yeah, it was.
And let's take a look at that.
Going on and on.
And it says, I was going to come yesterday, but you never responded.
But I wasn't going there. I
Yeah,
was
that's
just
when he
telling
was
her
with his
that.
homeboy when they was supposed he supposed to have went out of town or whatever.
Truthful. I wasn't going. I was just having.
Are you really trying to tell this court I was just telling her that I wasn't going to do that?
Lying.
That's what you going to tell me?
Yes.
Lying.
White women don't turn me on, period.
Oh,
Okay, but why are you
just come-
texting her and making her think she turned you on?
Cause I was just doing
Okay,
stuff.
So-
yeah,
so
hold
the
on,
bottom line is-
hold on. Let me just tell you something.
tell him, Judge.
Let me tell you something. That is wrong on a whole bunch of counts. And she's
going
doing
through
something
that
for
time.
you, and you doing something for somebody else. That don't make no sense.
Sure don't.
And Mr. Guilford, here's the bottom line for me at this point. You wrote her and said, I was going to come yesterday, but you never responded. You're saying you didn't mean that. You were just lying to this woman.
I was.
So if you're just lying to her, how do we know that you aren't lying to us? How can we believe you at this point?
What I'm
not
talking
lying.
about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I took a lot of
Your best bet, you need to take care of the ice cream you got. That's your
That's
best
right.
bet.
I'm all the ice cream he needs.
Have you had any other incidences that make you think that Mr. Guilford is cheating?
Yes, I do.
All right?
He is a character, but I love him. I'm not gonna lie. The laundromat.
She always search.
The laundromat.
Okay.
We back at the laundromat
He
with
love-
free
that's-
Wi-Fi.
You know what? Since he loved the laundromat so much, I just started being there with him. We gonna sit together. We were sitting in the car. And he had a phone call that came through on his Wi-Fi. He said, let me step out the car. I need him to take this call. I was like, okay. Let you do your thing, honey. So when he got out the car, I sat there and I'm looking at his face like, who is he talking to?
Right.
He got back in the car. Oh, my homeboy finna come pick me up. I'm like, okay. When I tell you from 3:45 to 11, almost 12 o'clock, I was sitting there waiting on him. No text message.
3:45 in the afternoon to midnight?
Yes,
You know what
ma'am.
happened.
It was 11:45 going on 12 o'clock. I went to work the next day. I said, you know what? I ain't studying this. Whatever.
You still ain't heard from him the next day?
This the thing. While I was at work, I get a phone call. I'm like, who is this? This Camille. I said, somebody playing tricks. I said, who is this? Baby, this me. Come get me. I said, come get you from where? I'm in the woods. In the woods? How you gonna call me from the woods? Anyway,
I just figured he'd be at the ice cream shop.
Oh, Mr. Coleman.
I said, no, something ain't right about this. The woods? Who waking up in the woods?
So did you go get him?
Wait. Why was he in the woods?
He said he got kidnapped.
She don't believe it.
Kidnapped.
He said that
It's true.
Mr. Guilford, what happened?
It was a white van pulled up. It's like 3 dudes, Haitians with dreads, long dreads. All I see is dude leaning his head out the dread. He asked me where you can get some drugs. I was like, I don't sell drugs or nothing like that. So as I was finna turn around, all I see is a rag come on my face.
You telling me?
And I woke up. That was in the woods.
That's all.
Wait a minute. You telling me a white van pulls up,
Yeah.
asks you about drugs.
Yeah.
You say, I ain't selling drugs. Next to you, and all the people got dreads, right?
Best
And they
time.
grab you and kidnap you.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you sure you're not the actor from that show Empire? That
Everything. He putting on.
No, hey, this happened for real. This happened for real.
All right, so we got a very
You should
interesting
know something wrong.
kidnapping story.
Oh, yeah,
Do you have
kidnapping.
any
I
any
was
other
kidnapped.
reason to
That's
believe
no
that
lie.
he's cheating?
Yes, I do. It was an incident. Yeah, we got story for days, y'all. It was an incident. It was an incident where I was washing clothes, Kamal. You know, I am the type of person, you know, when you washing pants, you like to dump stuff out. So I ain't dumping, you know, pennies, whatever. It's this credit card that comes out of his pocket. Now, the type of brother he is, what you doing with a credit card? You ain't got no money. You make ends meet with what you can. Okay, so I knew the individual that was on the credit card. She reached out to me. She called me. She said, hey, what's up? I was like, what's going on? I just said, I asked her, I said, do you know Kamal? She was like, yeah, I know him. I said, oh, you do? I said, how did y'all meet? Oh, he reached out to Facebook.
No, okay, how did he explain having her credit card?
Okay.
That ain't true.
I said, I found the credit card in your pocket. Who is it? Oh, it's just somebody that I know. She let me buy some cigar because he smokes, and that's what he told me. And I'm wondering, like, who is this woman? I know it.
Okay, all right.
That's a lie.
What woman gave you, what person gives you a credit card to buy some cigars?
Yeah, tell that.
Let me tell my point.
You love to lie.
That's a lie about the Facebook.
I didn't ask you about that. I'm asking you about this credit card.
I work at a car wash. The lady come up there every Friday to get a car wash. She wanted to be with me.
This woman said she want to be with you?
Yeah, she wanted to be with me. I said, I have an old lady that I love very much.
She said she never mentioned, he never mentioned me to her. I didn't know y'all was together.
All right. I know, Mr. Guilford, you must think we crazy up here, so I'm going to wrap this up.
I ain't say.
You got text messages from a female friend. You went missing when you were allegedly kidnapped.
Dude.
And then we found a credit card in your pocket from a woman that your girlfriend knew, and she gave you the credit card to go buy a cigar while you washed her car.
Yeah, no.
And so Ms. Dozier says if you're guilty of cheating, she's moving on with her life. She's done.
That is correct.
All right.
So to figure out what's going on, this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call licensed polygraph examiner Kendall Shull to determine, is he cheating? Ron, would you please bring Mr. Shull in?
Yeah, the results is in, honey. You're checking out now, honey.
All right. Mr. Shull, would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I was fortunate enough to live a lifetime dream that I had of being an FBI agent. I spent almost 30 years in Washington, D.C. When I retired, I was actually chief of the entire FBI's polygraph program.
You asked Mr. Guilford, since getting back together with Ms. Dozier, have you had sexual intercourse with the woman Ms. Dozier found you texting? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
Well, that's the first one. That's the first one.
You asked Mr. Guilford, have you had physical sexual contact with a woman whose credit card Ms. Dozier found in your pocket? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being deceptive.
Mr. Guilford, this woman whose credit card you had sexual contact with her, didn't you?
Truth.
Yeah, she gave me oral sex. You didn't
What?
believe me. Remember I told you?
No,
I did.
you didn't. I asked you. I said, Mal, did you or did you not sleep with her or have anything to do? You said, no, baby, I didn't sleep with her.
I told you about that.
Mr. Guilford, you know, I gotta think, if you had told Ms. Dozier about that,
She ain't gonna forget
She ain't gonna
nothing.
forget that.
She ain't gonna
I did
forget
tell her. I ain't
nothing.
tell you.
What's not likely to happen is for her to stand here and say, oh yeah, you did tell me some other woman was on you. I completely forgot about that. That's not gonna happen, Mr. Guilford.
5 months, can't have sex with him or nothing like that. What you gonna do? 5 months, I can't touch you, I'm laying beside you. If you with your woman, she had, well, y'all weren't married or nothing like that. You sleep beside her 5 months, you can't touch her or nothing like that. Well, if you,
I feel dirty. I'm like
If
God.
you accusing somebody all the time and they ain't doing.
You doing stuff.
I wasn't.
You are doing stuff.
At first I wasn't. At first I wasn't until she was accusing me.
No.
So you said
Oh, he's pulling them all out.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
just
got
going down the list.
she wasn't, so I had to.
Yeah. She accused me first.
So I went on and did it.
Yeah.
She told me to go do it. She done told me to have sex.
You know what? Okay,
Like
Miss Dozier, you came here for answers.
I did.
You have gotten those answers.
Correct.
I am sorry that it was the way it came out,
It's okay.
but you now have been set free because that's what the truth will do for you.
It will.
Mr. Guilford, you blew it.
Waited 9 hours for you.
So now you've got what you want. You're free to go to the laundromat as much as you want and spend as much time as you want there. You know, and you can
be on social media.
You can be on social media and you can have all the vanilla ice cream you want.
That's right.
And guess what? You'll be doing your laundry by yourself.
Ms. Kozak, you all are dating. This is your first significant relationship in some years, and you had a prior appearance in this court as an accused.
Yes, Your Honor.
But you fear issues of infidelity with Mr. Kozak are now appearing in your relationship.
Yes.
Tell us why you've opened this case.
Okay, Your Honor. So I know that Will is cheating on me. You know, I've been here before. I've done this. All the tall tale signs are there. And, you know, I'm praying that it's not true because I do love him and I want to continue building this relationship. But I'm about to renew my lease and I don't want to make the mistake adding him to my contract if he's cheating on me.
So you got some stuff at risk.
Mr. Kozak, she says you're cheating on her. What do you have to say about that?
I'm here to prove that I'm not, and I'm being faithful.
So you're like, this is not me.
It's not me. I think she's paranoid, and she's worried for all the wrong reasons, because her past relationships hurt her.
Well, and she says this is her first long-term relationship, so, you know, she is wanting this relationship to work out. She wants to believe that you're not cheating, but she says the warning signs are there, the telltale signs, because she has stood where you're standing right now.
If she believed that she wanted this to work, we wouldn't be here right now.
All right, but you, Miss Lewis, said you see the warning signs. You've been here and done that. Tell me what warning signs you see.
Okay, first, Your Honor, in the beginning of our relationship, we're very intimate, like every day, multiple times a day.
Oh,
and now
boy.
all of a sudden, we laying in bed, he's turning away from me, and I'm like, you know, let's do something. He's like, I'm tired, I'm not in the mood.
I started working a lot more, too, you know, from the beginning, too, and I didn't have this job from the beginning. But now I got a new job, I work more hours, and I'm exhausted. And, you know, I don't always want to come home and have sex with her. I'm sorry. You know, I'm be tired, and I know I do things all day, every day, not just work. I got other priorities.
Mr. Kozak, you know, the court papers indicate that you're 23 years old.
Man, if you ain't doing it now, you ain't never gonna do it.
I mean,
Ron, am I wrong?
Not lying.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, at 23, you should have boundless energy.
Yeah, especially for that activity.
If you're not gonna have it at 23, you're not gonna have it at 53. I can tell you.
Can you tell him at 53?
Oh, at 53, you know, you still have some energy. Don't get me wrong, right?
I was like, I haven't missed a beat. I was like, what have I missed? Okay, all right, but it's a difference.
You gotta put some extra work into it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how you work out, Mr.
Yeah,
Keller.
that's why I work out, you know,
All right.
stay in shape, hit the treadmill. You gotta put some extra work
All
into
right,
it.
well, I appreciate it.
At 23, it should come naturally.
So those are your warning signs. Have you seen any, or do you have any evidence that supports that he's cheating actually?
Oh, yeah.
All right, tell me about
Like,
that.
one time when we finally were being intimate, he's on top of me, you know, we're getting into it, and I lean up to go kiss on his neck, and here I see in the light a hickey.
You're sure it was a hickey?
Oh, like, that's definitely what it looked like.
Where was it?
On his, like, shoulder, neck.
Right here, like on the collarbone.
Yeah, that's what I meant, collarbone.
Okay, go ahead, look.
Are you saying that's not where you put it? I mean, what are you saying?
No, I know for a fact it wasn't for me. We ain't had sex in weeks.
Oh.
And the
okay.
hickey don't last that long.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Okay. All right, so you have a demonstration about this hickey.
Yes.
All right, Ron, would you go help our litigant with this demonstration?
Mr. Kozak, you know.
Been working out.
Yeah. That vest covers a lot. So where exactly did you see the hickey on Mr. Kozak?
Right?
Is that lipstick?
It was like that, right there on the, kind of like on the collarbone.
Yeah.
Mr.
Wait, hold on. Was it a fresh hickey or what? Did it look like it was fading? What did it look like?
It looked fresh. Like, you know how bruises are colored, like purple and stuff? It was like red.
Oh.
All right, Mr. Kozak.
This incident happened right after I got off work, and you know, I tried to explain to her. She wasn't accepting any answers, but you know, it happened while I was at work lifting a box. You know, in and out of the freezer.
Were you getting hickeys while you're lifting boxes?
It wasn't hickey, it was a bruise to my shoulder.
Okay.
Because I'm left-handed and I hold a box a different way, and it's full of frozen products.
Yeah, and you were working with no shirt on.
No.
And there was no tear on your shirt.
A box doesn't make
it bruised you that
A box
bad, right?
doesn't make a tear in a shirt.
And you brought a box. Would you like to demonstrate how you got this bruise?
Yes, I would.
On your collarbone that, you know, Miss Lewis thinks is a hickey.
I carry it like this, and so I can see where I'm going, and I don't drop it, and I don't bump into anything in the restaurant.
But the problem is the hickey's on the other side. See, she put it on your left side.
Yeah, can't even get your story in line.
Well, her story's out of line then.
Now, are you sure that was from the box?
I'm sure.
That's his story, Color.
He's sticking with it.
He's sticking to it. All right, do you have any other reason to believe that Mr. Kozak is cheating?
Yes, the lying about work.
The lying about work.
In the beginning of our relationship, he worked like part-time hours, 30 hours a week at the most.
Okay.
Shortly after, he had started working full-time hours plus some overtime, which is fine, no problem, more money.
Right.
So I get on our account, we have a shared account, bank account, and I checked it when he got paid, and the money didn't increase.
Huh.
So I asked him about it, and he's like, oh, well, they're taking more taxes since I'm making more money. Okay,
Which is reasonable.
Yeah,
It's reasonable, but is it true?
If I'm in the right tax bracket, it is reasonable, and it is true.
But that night, I had been cleaning the house and had found his work bag with his pay stubs in it. And these hours definitely were not matching up with what he was claiming he was working.
So did you ever go and confirm that he's working when he says he's working? Have you ever done that?
Actually, when that happened, I had started sending my niece Desiree to his work to check up on him.
Okay. And so did she see him at work?
That's what she claims.
Mr. Kozak, I mean...
Because he needed some
all these accusations and all of her just thinking I'm cheating, honestly, I wanted to get away from her. You know, she would drive me crazy, and I couldn't stand it.
Coupled with everything else, I mean, you can understand why she thinks that you're keeping time with somebody else, right?
Oh, I understand why, but, you know, it's not true.
And she's even said she sent her niece up there to see if you were at work.
And I was there, and I called her out on it, too.
What does your niece say about your relationship with Mr. Kozak?
Oh, she absolutely agrees with me. She tells me that he's definitely cheating. You know, she knows the signs, she's been there, and she told me that I should leave him.
Well, we have your side, your boyfriend's side, and we have your niece's side. She is here to testify. How are you, Miss Massey?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good. Now, you were here before, is that correct?
Yes.
And you were accusing your aunt of cheating with your boyfriend, is that correct?
Correct.
All right, let's go to the clip.
I suspect that he is cheating on me with my aunt.
Your blood relative?
Blood relative.
Why would you think that your aunt is sleeping with your boyfriend?
Well, because she's done it before.
So how has your relationship with your aunt been since you left court?
Since leaving court, me and Cassie's relationship was okay. I mean, it didn't really go back to the way it was because, obviously, after leaving here, they had both admitted to sleeping together. Now, when she admitted it finally, I had already broken up with him. So, I mean, I was hurt, but I was okay with it because I knew he was trash anyway. She still comes to me and confides in me with her problems and everything. I just wouldn't say it is what it used to be.
But you all grew up if I remember, like sisters. You all were very close.
That is correct.
And she still sees you as a confidant. Even though it may not be what it was, you all, I would still say, it sounds like you still have a close relationship.
Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, I'll always have her back, to an extent.
Well, you know, your aunt has testified that you believe that Mr. Kozak is cheating on her.
That is correct.
Right, so who do you believe he's cheating with?
I'm going to let him tell you guys that.
All right?
Mr. Kozak?
I don't know what she's talking about.
We have done a complete investigation to get to the bottom of this, to find out the answers. At this time, the court would like to call former military interrogator Lena Cisco to find out, is he cheating? Rob, would you bring her in? How are you, Miss Cisco?
I am well, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you, as always.
Thank you.
Tell us what you did to investigate this case.
So I first had the accused write a witness statement, and I went through it looking for any indicators of truthfulness and deception. And then I studied their case files, and I put together an interview plan, and then I interviewed Mr. Kozak to see if he was cheating on Miss Lewis.
All right, Mr. Kozak, you're looking down, you got a weird smile on your face. Do you have something you need to tell this court, and more importantly, Miss Lewis?
Yes, there is actually.
All right.
Last December, when me, you, and Desiree got drunk and you passed out, me and her had sex.
That's what we on.
So, Mr. Kozak, are you saying this was just a one-time thing you're now confessing, or what's going on?
Why are you smiling like it's funny?
Well, I got a hold of her a couple days later to see if it was just a one-time thing, and, you know, it was a recurring thing. And it happened more than once.
So you've been having sex with her niece?
Yes, I have.
Since December?
Yes.
Ms. Massey, is that true?
That is completely true. I have receipts.
You have receipts?
I have proof.
Oh,
These are text messages between who and who?
Me and Mr. Kozak.
All right.
He wrote, I can't wait for all this to come out so we can finally be together. I hate acting like I'm happy. I just want to be with you.
Wow. I know, baby boy. You just got to get up the nerve to tell her. She's going to be mad, but oh well.
I'm going to marry you one day.
You wrote these?
Yes, I did.
Well, wait, there's more.
I love you.
I love you more.
Hey, Daddy, how was work?
It was good. Just wish I could have came home to you.
One day, baby, one day.
I know, it can't come soon enough, though.
Miss
I
Lewis.
feel sick.
I mean, this has to be a complete, utter shock to you.
Oh, yeah. Like, I definitely thought we were past this. 2 years. You waited that long? And you hid it from me, and this is how you're gonna bring it out to me?
I wanted to tell you forever ago. He was the one that didn't want to hurt you.
Okay, we're family.
I've been waiting
told
to
me.
jump on the opportunity to tell you.
We could have did this.
Was this payback for what happened before?
No.
You're sure?
I mean, it crossed my mind in the beginning, but like I said, we both got drunk, and it happened.
That was the first time. What about the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and all the other times?
Sometimes you just get addicted.
So, Mr. Kozak, it wasn't work that was tiring you out. It was trying to juggle these two women. That was what was exhausting you.
But what about when
she's done it 5 times to me? Why should I feel bad?
So it is a revenge thing?
It was in the beginning, yes, but not now. No.
So you are testifying that you're in love with Mr. Kozak?
I am.
And you want to be with him?
We are going to be together.
And Mr. Kozak, so I guess the hard question, the question du jour. When you walk out of this courtroom, who you going home with?
Oh, that's no question.
That's right.
You're going home with Miss Massey?
Yes, I am.
You got your stuff packed?
It'll be at your mom's before you get home.
Half of it's already at my house anyway.
This this is bad.
Yeah, I was done 2 years ago. I thought we were over it, you know?
Of course you were after you hurt me over and over and over.
Oh, because I did it intentionally.
Oh,
yeah,
you...
I
Hold on, wait a minute.
feel bad
How do you
for hurting
accidentally
you.
sleep with your niece's boyfriend 5 times?
Okay, yeah, and I understand that. I made my mistakes.
Okay, but I don't want to hear that. I
apologize.
didn't intentionally think. I was actually drunk. I actually made a mistake. I continued to do it because I wanted to.
Okay.
I'm not claiming that that was a mistake. The first time it was a mistake. We shouldn't have continued it, but we fell in love. You can't help who you love.
Okay.
The difference is you intentionally sober screwed 5 of my boyfriends, proceeded a relationship with 2. 1 lasted almost 5 months.
But Miss Massey, if you already know what that feels like, you've done the same thing. And 2 wrongs don't make it right.
I wanted to tell her after the first time. I didn't out of respect for him.
You all have been dating about 3 years. Why have you brought your boyfriend here today, Miss Harris?
Well, Your Honor, I brought him here today because he's a rapper in D.C., and I wanted to find out, is he cheating on me or is he just using his music career as a way to just go out and talk to females?
Well, Your Honor,
Mr. Boone.
my girlfriend of 3 years, she think I use my artistry as a way to flirt with different women, to sit back and everything I do, I'm with a woman. That's what she claims. I'm here to prove that I'm not cheating, that I'm actually working on my craft, I'm doing my shows, everything I say I'm doing, I'm doing.
Right.
All right.
So you claim you're not cheating on anyone?
I'm not cheating. Look at her. Why would I cheat on her? She beautiful. She a little crazy, but she beautiful.
He thinks buying me gifts supposed to make me happy after he do crazy stuff.
So if he is found to be cheating, your 3-year relationship is over?
Yeah. It's over.
All right. Mr. Boone, what kinds of things does she do to try to catch you cheating?
Somehow, I don't know. Everywhere I met, she ends up there. I don't know how she ended up there.
Does she
I could
like
be
your music?
4 hours away and she pops up.
She like your music?
Yeah, she listens to my music. She support my music.
Okay, so you want people to come to you when you're performing, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that's not unusual, is it?
If you look at the way she does it, it's definitely unusual.
Okay, tell us how she does it.
For example, I had a show one time, and she supposedly wasn't coming. I don't know how, about 20 minutes before the show ended, she was the first one in, all the way in the front of the audience, and there was about 150 people there. I don't know how she made her way through the whole crowd, but she was the one right there in the front, just looking at me like.
So, what?
That's all she doing, just looking at me.
Why is that a bad thing? I mean, she's there to support her man.
Okay, Mr. Cutler, let's be real. If I'm sitting here doing this, now you know what I'm thinking. I'm going, But wait till you come off this bench. We're gonna talk about that.
Look, a lot of women don't support their men when they're out doing their thing. So he should be happy that she's there.
We're gonna prove it right here. Were you happy or were you spying?
I was spying.
All right, see?
Thank you. Thank you.
Catch me outside.
What were you expecting to find?
Okay, he didn't tell the other part. He got off the stage, went to another female, started singing to her.
That's what they do. They sing to women.
For your woman and sing it to another female.
You can't be the only one buying his music. So he can't just sing to you. Am I right?
No.
You're gonna be the only one?
He was just singing to me. You write a song for me, you sing that song to me. You wanna rap to somebody else, you rap with music, you write for them. Don't sing my song to me.
When you met him, was he an artist?
Yes.
So what did you love about him?
Made me smile. We went on trips. He take care of me and my son. We live with him, we stay with him. He takes care of us, basically. He's there, he's my supporter.
But you knew he was an artist.
I knew that.
And you know that as an artist,
I knew he was an artist, but I didn't know like how big it was.
She thought I was a painter.
Okay, so wait a minute. You know that if you want him to have the best, he's got to sell records. He's not gonna just sell to you or to me. He's gonna sell to this room, to this building, to this city, to this state, to the nation. That's what we want to get to, right? Am I right? I don't know what that means. Talk to me.
That was the looks he was giving him on stage. He didn't know what it was either. That's exactly what that was.
Use your words. Use your words. So if you want him to get this big, you want him to get this big, right?
He might leave me if he get that big.
Is that what you're afraid of?
Yep.
Okay, so I thought you were supporting his career.
I'm supportive, but...
You want him to stay here?
Yeah.
Yana, I go to the studio. She been to the studio with me, so she knows when I'm in the studio, my work ethic is heavy, it's strong. So that day I went to the studio. As soon as I left the house, I mean, literally, I started the car. Why you leave me? I said, you said you didn't want to go. Well, how you know that's what I really wanted? What you mean? What?
Well, he live an hour away. Where I'm supposed to go, he got the car.
So, Miss Harris, he's working a full-time job. He's trying to get a career together as a rapper. He's spending time in the studio. Why do you think he's cheating on you?
Okay, like, one night when we left the club, 3 females followed us home. Hey, he would have checked them after his show, then they wouldn't have followed us all the way to your house. He picked up the phone for this girl. Yeah, why you do so much after the club? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, hang up on her. Why are you talking to her?
So she had his phone number?
Yes.
Why does your fan have your phone number?
Because before she was a fan, I went to school with this young lady.
Okay, so she was a classmate, a schoolmate.
Exactly, and then we was also close friends prior to me and Che Rima talking.
Okay, so
Did you ever date her?
Okay.
No, I never dated her. Another example, Your Honor. I had a music lawyer, contact information on me. I had met her while I was out. I'm in the house, changing my clothes. She goes in my pocket, find the number, call it, cuss the lady out before asking anything.
Did you do that?
Yes. She a lawyer. Why
it was
a
a blank
put
piece
her
of
name
paper.
on a blank piece of paper and not in her phone or his phone? So I wanted to know who it was.
So if it had been in his phone, you'd have felt fine with that?
If he put in his phone like as lawyer,
No.
he had a ghetto name, Shanique or something
No,
like
it
that.
didn't.
She ain't sound like no lawyer. It ain't say lawyer. It ain't had parentheses, my lawyer, lawyer lady, lawyer.
She crazy.
Okay, Miss Harris.
Why would a lawyer put her name on the paper so you could lose it?
Because she didn't have any more cards.
Exactly.
Well, then she don't even need to be
And I met her in passing.
Okay, Miss Harris.
Wow.
Miss Harris.
Exactly. That's my reaction every day.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
You gotta do the face. You gotta do the face with it.
His grandmother had a funeral. The funeral started at 9 o'clock. He woke up 7 o'clock. He don't never wake up that early. So I'm sleeping, I wake up and he not there. Mind you, we done went, bought me a dress. I done got my hair done, you know. So I called him, like, where you at? He like, yeah, I went to my grandma's funeral, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back, just like that. And I'm like, well, normally when he say he gonna call me back, I know what he doing. He cheating. So long story short, wound up happening is, I found out that he had his ex at the funeral leaving with her.
Did you know your ex was gonna be at the funeral?
I did not know she was gonna be there.
You did not know?
I did not know.
You ain't know she
Okay,
was
so
there, just
why
like
did you bought her a dress, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you let her wear a dress to the funeral?
Your Honor, this how the day went.
All right.
The night before, I told her what time the funeral was.
Mm-hmm.
I told her what time I was getting up, what time I was getting ready, what time I was leaving the house. 7 o'clock hit, alarm went off. I woke Che Rima up. Don't wake me up. I said, okay, cool. I got dressed. I woke her up again. I said, Che Rima, it's 8 o'clock. I get up in 30 more minutes. I said, okay, you got 5 minutes to get up or I'm gonna leave. 5 minutes passed, I left.
Hold that thought. Did he do all that?
No.
Of course I
How
did.
smooth do that sound? So I got up and I just left.
No, he said he got up, he tried to wake you up.
Okay, so Miss Harris, basically, you bought a dress so that you could go to the funeral with him, and then he left you, and you didn't even get to wear the dress that you bought.
Right.
And so that's the basis of your lawsuit against Mr. Boone.
Right.
Which is for the cost of the dress?
Yes, the cost of my dress.
And how much was the dress?
Listen to it.
It was $150.
And you want to be reimbursed for that because you feel the reason he left you was because his ex was going to be at the funeral and he didn't want you
Somebody
there.
was gonna be there. I don't know. It's gonna be the birds, the flies, somebody.
Just listen. She delusional.
Okay.
She really is.
I'm not delusional.
What other reason do you have to believe that he's cheating on you?
He put up pictures of females. Oh, this my WCW, #wifey. Or he'll be flirting with the girl.
It be famous people.
She was not famous.
It be famous people.
She ain't look nowhere near famous.
Okay, wait. What's a WCW? Just
Women
for those-
Crush Wednesday.
Crush Wednesday.
Yeah. Catch him outside.
Hold up. Wait, what?
You know you're my Women Crush Wednesday.
How you know what Women Crush Wednesday is?
Because I have a crush on you on Wednesdays. You know, I got you. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay,
Monday
stop
and
it. I mean, there's people watching this. Stop it.
Okay, all right.
We're having some difficulty understanding what it's like being in a relationship with someone in the music entertainment industry.
Well, you know, given the lifestyle of, you know, any type of artist in the entertainment industry, but especially male rappers or R&B singers, they typically have a lot of women vying for their attention, and it can be really difficult if the artist is in a relationship with someone.
The reality is, so many rappers talk about two things, money and women. And it seems like that bleeds over into their real lives.
It helps them to create content, unfortunately, for their music, and the people that they're singing or rapping to are mostly women, and that's who's gonna be buying their albums. So they have to be marketable. Sometimes they have to appear single for to create that desire.
Thank you so much for being here today and sharing with us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Ron, but just escort our guest out.
All right. To help get to the bottom of this, the court has ordered a social media scan of Mr. Boone's social media pages. At this time, the court would like to call cybersecurity expert, Mr. Gregory Evans. Ron, please escort Mr. Evans into the courtroom.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
How are you, Mr. Evans?
I'm doing great, Your Honor. How are you?
All right. Now, Mr. Evans, you conducted a social media scan on Mr. Boone's social media accounts. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. What did you find?
Well, the first thing I noticed is that I did the scan, and we went all the way back to 2013. And I found the defendant is always and has been a flirt, okay? And it might be because he's in the entertainment industry, and that's just part of it.
So did you find anything recent?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. This young lady who posted her picture of herself, and the defendant wrote comments, as you can see here.
All right, so it looks like it says Women Crush Wednesday, hashtag wifey, hashtag is a snack, hashtag is a meal, hashtag is a dessert.
I'm a snack, I'm a dinner, I'm a full course meal. Hello.
Okay.
What else did you find?
Let me continue.
Please, dude. This is
3 days
good.
ago, she posted another picture, and he made another comment. You are so beautiful to me, can't you see? But that's a song. It just hit me. Yeah, but that's what he posted.
I was a fan, Your Honor. Sharima failed to mention how she pulled out about 12 of my dreads out of my head while I was asleep.
Ouch.
So that's why you wrote some other woman to say, you are so beautiful to me, can't you see?
For the past 2 months, me and Sharima, we haven't even been seeing eye to eye. A family member told her I had someone over the house. The person that was over the house did my hair.
So you did have a female, but she was doing your hair.
Did my hair left.
You weren't having relations
No.
with her. You didn't have sex with her.
No.
But Ms. Harris found out about it and snatched you by the hair.
Exactly. While I was asleep.
I was trying to wake him up so he could understand that I was mad about what was going on.
Just listen.
He wouldn't wake up. I was not pulling it to pull it out at first until I was like, oh, you feel it. You being funny now. You're not trying to get up.
Well, to further get to the bottom of this, the court ordered a polygraph examination of Mr. Boone, and we have those results.
Yes.
Ron, would you please provide the results?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
All right, the first question. Mr. Boone, you were asked, during your 3-year relationship with Ms. Harris, have you used your social media to ask women for sex? Your answer to the question was no. The lie detector determined that you were being truthful.
Thank you. It was a snack.
We have one more question. Mr. Boone, you were asked, during your 3-year relationship with Ms. Harris, have you had sexual contact with your ex? You answered no. The lie detector determined that you were being truthful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look at her. This the quietest she ever been. This the quietest she ever been. Can I give her the look?
Now that you know he's not cheating, Do you still want us to rule on the lawsuit, or do you want to dismiss it? Look at me. Do you want us to dismiss it?
Yes, you can dismiss it, yes. Go.
All right.
You can dismiss it.
We're going to dismiss the lawsuit. It is so ordered.
Now, you are with a man in the entertainment industry. People in certain professions are going to attract women, and women are going to be attracted to them. It happens with singers, it happens with movie stars, it happens with judges. I mean, things like, you know.
I'm just saying.
If you're gonna be with someone in the entertainment industry, you're gonna have to get used to that. Maybe somebody in the entertainment industry is not for you.